Ghana no ye ankasa ye dia e na ye nyina ye kyekire moma ye nka no kre na ye mfa pepepe ye enye adwuma se be ye beboa ama da akyenkyiri manso ye ni hɔ a omo nso atumi anya mfaso e wo man Ghana ho ofakora support me mo akwaba de enti ama ma hyewe ase no ye se ye security fo bi adi wate ho asem
eno kra mbo nga mbeka no first
asem a eye me ahomete if you say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama your mind na ye kyekire na sebe power entra ba akofo nsem enti se nyame aye adom na nka ba for the second time ye bibi strong for the people of this country in fact but ene ye we adi ochina ye we adi akobu we no mni ade ese udin wo mo nimo o parliament ya wo nimo from Bolly Bamboy onyini ba ne ade no sometimes ya no mo dwene ho busa se ade na ekoswe and especially over Julius Debra fine gentleman and nipa be brave pe wasem se ntrofo be brave no ape wasem but obe chief of staff yi answer said that you be pre-Ghana konwa na de show nsa obe west because se niam aye cost no odwene ho a wontumi nte ase but ba bia ye wo no of akora support ma mentio yeah
ekoto abe apanya osi oba no be rebranding
pepe resetting
the express ade ya enje no oba yes I guess sana me chiase de say and chiase bi o bi wa obi betimi aka a kire ndia na chiase ya chi but rebranding there but I am say mobile no nothing has changed since mpo aye west the side there na chiase rebranding na ye no so in other words chiase NDC fondina ya bonum nesqui wasaro ya fu boni onim se wasa so these things are oboye the same thing in 2009 the same thing and then waba be repeated please back at this time then come more change aba be repeated. These 500 people you have what created so many excuses. It's the same excuses the Bank of Ghana are creating you for. Yeah, criticize you after those who are from. The same excuses. And I'm here. If you say, and yet, somewhere sadia, that's just another party in Zuba, or also obey the same thing. And the one we are, the Benjamin say, yeah, security institutions, you know, a be politicized.
Yeah, do hokra we that. Okay, near my course no.
Oh no, I mean just a good MIA. And as a set, yes, sir. I say MPP for you, repeat this near my we say. Because there's got to be a change. One of these political parties must say or put an end to all these things. Then I did this Mahama or back for the second time. Now also all brandy or set Ghana in India. Sanya me win in Narano and ka ABC. Me can we no. Let me move to Ablekuma North. Okay? Ya what has happened?
Koso.
Now I my DMP for binum so ya. Say omo criticizing yen. Say ya weak. Say ya trawa mankofo aboye. Ya papa say ya kasa.
Adentia.
Amofa. If anything at all, we must proud ourselves.
Say
yeah, dear. Now, NDC from bomb.
Someone fighting back.
See, I'm fighting. No, we don't have to. We didn't have to prepare for that. Because you're by 2017. All right? So now, vigilantism.
No. No.
So what happened that I also work?
Where's Wogo?
Where's Wogo?
Where's? Somebody see an yet.
And somebody see an end yet. And you tell one, as you know, as I say, I did an end to this thing. Eba, me boy. Me boy. So we enacted the law to stop all these things. Because any change in Ghana, be an MP before the
yeah, effective.
Yeah, effective. Since we acted that law, no, by elections, I safe. Then I safe. And with that law in place, you know, DNT na yen say ye koye election. I see a prepare say you koye money. Me boy. I say a prepare sir. Abu Fabi Bisau.
David.
We shouldn't.
Because I'm Rao.
Yeah, mra. Yes, a process idea a jai. A process jai. And to see a corner say MP and this if I koye sir. And they did a more turn run and more blame more. More condemn who someone prepare for it. And they didn't match on more babomo.
A bit more can say that law, no, you know. It was just on the face of it because when him saying this idea,
it doesn't make any difference. We have to draw the country's attention. Say, yeah, press your yard, pano, and this for so we are the pa. And this if one pet, let's draw the country's attention to it.
If you look at political division, NDC, MPP, it's almost the same. Floating voters, and sometimes you decide who becomes the president.
Yes.
And it's a fan back on to more. A better than to me, effective.
I bet you are effective. This is a fan. Now, you insist, say, Diamu, and yet, not floating voters, no. And so, who say there is a difference. But say, oh, yes, yeah. So what I say, the floating voters will not see any difference. Not see any difference.
May I know why I agree? You are saying,
yes. Then you are condemning yourself. I mean, I can't.
But the benefits of Pamo who
when I heard those people, no, but that is why I didn't run by. We enacted the law. Until when we are going for an election, I acted law to disband, and I say you must stop me. DNT could prepare says I didn't know I see and say banner. Yeah, could prepare for that thing. We shouldn't. We shouldn't. We should let the people of Ghana see the difference. Okay? Let the people of Ghana see the difference. Otherwise, then Yentimi and society what Ghana had that. That. Yentimi Sisanda. Kencity Media, we are MPP. Don't feel sorry. Don't condemn yourself. You did the right thing for Ghana. And to Ghana 4% as I say MPP na moto abamaye. Because yen and I bet him didn't see no more pen abba. Yen you bet him this is no more pen abba. At least you demonstrate. A brave yes, alone. No? One chick. Until say NDC for about power almost starting here. Look at what the NDC did. A bra, yeah, now so say. Yan conceded defeat. And then people have heard people criticizing Baumia, sort of condemning him for conceding defeat.
And yet conceding defeat in our but it was too quick, too early. That is what they are saying.
That doesn't make no difference. It was done 24 hours, not 24 hours, in the morning of the election. What you say? As always say, you drink Ghana. Peace. And unti Anna. One more can say, oh yeah, or no one, or now, a brand conceded defeat.
No party.
Every said, but in 4 years, and check. And so yet the station, I say, I condemn the man up and down.
It is station bang.
On my FM. Oh, yes, I've heard it.
Me no me one.
Don't me no me.
Now can see at the station.
Yes.
Hey, as if.
Yeah, of man, I condemn Papa.
There be no money in your dream, and they say because of say election, no, presidential and a science so a parliamentary me ba presidential and parliamentary. And Tibra a coba yes so early and parliamentary no do one my no affected parliamentary.
And then North, those were the areas now votes very close. Yeah, the margin of victory no probably less than 200 or 300.
I want NDC for NTMG.
I want NDC for no take advantage. What's that? To force themselves to win those seats.
Okay.
These were the only seats. Tama West, Tama Central, only about 110 difference. Okay? Yes, I know. But the police refuse.
In politics, if you look at from 1992 political defeat are course candidate in lose no sharing microphone crying say yeah we are winning. Okay, comfortable lead and so forth. It's not over until it's over. And we are quick, Baba, yes, sir. Demoralizing.
We are growing. We are growing in our politics. So I say, NDC took advantage of us by say a great man a conceding so that tensions will go down. You don't condemn us. Let us condemn NDC.
And next time.
Yes.
MPP.
So next time, yes,
that's MPP. Who can say as quickly as possible.
No. Said why they just said nobody is going to do that again. You will never do that again. But what I'm saying is that
they are wrong.
No, don't condemn us. Rather, don't condemn us for conceding. If you can say, NDC for much
okay.
Next time, Ghana for Musha, next time, young concede. Young conceding is a coming back because of election. Don't blame NPP. That is what I'm trying to say. So what I say, we didn't do it with any bad intention, but to save the country, to bring peace, and not and you say let's concede. Let's say NDC for I take advantage and misbehave, and then you are blaming yourself. Condemning yourself. Someone can say, na ama abba. And this time you be one, but yes, yeah. But I'm condemning you for doing that.
As an uncle the papa.
That's a guy the papa. That is what I'm condemning you. I'm for doing that. And we are tending to condemn ourselves too much. We say we munti ena National Council for say yenye ade flag bearership no early.
Ono me adwen.
Huh?
Ono me adwen.
Yeah, but say me constitution say dia. And then say about me omo nya adwen. But I'm giving you the reason until omo say yenye sa. So what you say? Toba yeah be ya. Absolutely unnecessary. And one says, because party, no, according to them, no, me, I'm telling you what I've gotten from them. That's what I said. Party, no, the leadership is weak. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of them believe that party has no leadership at the moment. That's what I said. He said, now, this condition, equal leadership, so one more time, no, and they until July 2026. So, and this year, now, Toba, you copy July 26. Everyone, baby, I need to do no crying to me, and sorry. And yet, this idea, and the young call, you flag bearer, an idea, one than the leader. Yen honey and the So I say, oh, you better hana ya can we ask them, we got to hand walk away, dear, we got to hand walk away, got to be one, you know, a bit. Sir, empty, and I almost say, yes, sir. No, and I've talked about it, I'm going to talk about it again. I think this problem numbers will solve or no. They are going to create another problem.
Trim.
Okay?
Trim.
Another problem will created in this say. Almost said there's unity crowd party. All right? Which is true. People are dissatisfied on the ground, which is true. All right? But almost say, yes, I didn't want. Sadia me away as far as I'm concerned. One share be increase.
A bear west.
A bear west. And I'll tell you why.
Because
the first, a lot of people, or not a lot, when I say a lot, which is more than 50%, I can say that. I don't have any statistics to say that. But people believe we say, Bahumia was imposed on this. No, I'm judgeless, I'm nice. Don't ask me what I'm telling you, what I believe people are saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Emma, division on dissatisfaction, Abba.
Okay.
Such as fact. Bahumia was imposed on this. Fact. Anytime be able to say, early election, no flag bearer, no pay. The immediate past flag bearer, the opera. Akufo did it. Nana Akufo-Addo did it. All right? Because an early addition, flag bearer race, a favor the immediate flag bearer. It favors the immediate flag bearer. And Bahumia is no exception. He wants an early primaries because it favors him.
Okay. A favor party, no?
A favor the immediate flag bearer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
because the people should look at the entire party.
That's it. This one they have made a decision. Because of things, they'll always make a decision. They will not come and tell you, say, way. Immediate flag bearer, what did they mention? They will not tell you that. But I'm telling you, say, the immediate flag bearer, and then all push. That is his wish. Akufo did it, Nana Akufo-Addo did it, and Bahumia is doing it now. That is this fact. It's not that Congress upon I theorize. That is the fact. And a bois, the immediate flag bearer. Early election, a bois immediate flag bearer. Okay? No two ways about it. Now, assuming say, Bahumia win this election.
Those days, a bois party.
The objective was that almost all those cases, at the internal elections,
okay. And this one, this
is the first time we are doing that. And Akufo say, early Congress. Akufo 1988 was an early Congress. Because 92 Congress was done in the year of election. 96 Congress was done in the year of election. Primaries. In the year of election. So for 2000 election, we were going to do it in the year of election, which is 2000. And Akufo pushy, say early. Until your prayer elected National Council, National Executive, which was the last group of the internal elections.
Police station up to you.
Up to National Executive. National Executives, we are, and I'm so, we are, young conqueror. So I just say, and Akufo no person more post, So there be a National Council, National Executives every year. Only 1 month to cry, they did the election. But Akufo was saved by one person, Dambotri. He came out and says, a mom fire in your excuse. Ya elected and Open watch now national prime minister. So don't use us as an excuse. So that was done. And the election was done in, I think, September or October. We elected these people in August. So just here.
Of anti-Semitic, now whether or not say the then presidential candidate no pen early no because when we frasi intino na a bit me about say in favor
no but just a favor that is why they push it because the early Congress Nana Akufo-Addo didn't start because na Obianim say a Congress in 1998. Okay. So Nana Akufo-Addo they didn't start campaigning until maybe July or August when the momentum started. So Bray now so say Congress. Nana Akufo-Addo didn't have any organization. I don't want to go there. So what I say. That was why it was done. But when I don't think these two reasons Yamamain are facts. Now, and them say Nkrofo, if he say Baumia, imposed on us. Say yes, our Congress, and say Baumia winner. Those people are going to say, sir, you find a back door of reimposing the guy on us again. Because you are going to use the same sort of people.
MPP were problem.
So what you say? And if that happens, the crack number person more family say, I bye. Crack number bye.
And why not listen to the entire party? Na mon kona Baumia when you are winning.
So say you're the normal one. Nobody can complain.
I agree with you.
Nobody. But at this time, I'm telling you, if Baumia wins January, it's the same thing. Force no, and no more fat back door as I impose so. That is going to create the problem. That's one thing that I have against it. I can be obeyed me, like I said, the American, oh, it's hogwash. But I believe it will happen. I believe it will happen. And it's more dangerous. Okay? Doing it this time. If we allow the process to go through and do it just like we did before, immediately after the national executives have been elected. Sometimes they are not rebranding new organizational canina. Yeah. Why you leaders? Leaders until we have charted a new chapter. We have a new crop of leaders who are going to lead us. So I hope we Bibia was our crop. These crops is almost candidate to Mioneer. Just a part. I want to make us will be nine push.
Yeah, I want to make.
And I think that is better than doing this on January 31st. We haven't elected anybody. The amendments we are going to do, all right, the amendment we are going to do, no, it's not going to have new election officers. No. It's only the Electoral College that we are going to add a few people to it. To join the old one who elected that for 2024. We are only going to amend the laws and add certain people to it. Who will not be elected? Those we are going to add will not be elected.
Now, why
because they are past officers. Past.
Okay.
Past.
Matthias, yeah. They are past polling station executives.
Past constituency executives, past national regional executives, past national executives, past DCEs, past MPs. Nobody is going to elect these people. But they will not even be 10% of the electorate now that they call 2024. No? Such as here. It is to rebranding, and we need new set of leaders. That's all we are there to abandon retail. Then can't partner them at the confidence and I'm almost say trust them. It won't bring it out a new listen, direction forest. Me, that is what I am afraid may happen. Me bumpire say it doesn't happen. But say a seer cracking a bit difficult to say.
Congress now more proposals and idea not to my banner. Yeah, I'm fast.
Let's understand this Congress on Saturday, right? It will have no effect on the January 31st election. It will have no effect. There are no. It will not even be. I believe I haven't seen the agenda, but it will not be on it. You know why? Because the Constitution, as I say, election before December 2026. That's what the Constitution says. Before December 2026, that is the date exactly before December 7th. On or before December 7th, 2026. Sometime they say election to elect our president. So what I say. Now, body as a fixed date, you know, a National Council. What I say? This is a National Council date, you know, fixed year, no. Is it on or before December 31st? Or before 7th? Say on or before December, before December 31st. So on Valley TV, yeah. And why are you going to debate it at the National Council? You can't. At the National Delegates Conference. Because when I say, share date at the election, we are anyhow. And also be any baby I'm tea. Executives will make me assistant. What do you mean?
Constitution not the edge.
Constitution not the edge, man. Date your pay between this period on or before December 7th.
And a constitution or more a flag bearer and so it should be the
no
executives.
One can constitution anchor. And one is said wama delegates. Wama delegates. One listed delegates, constituency executives, regional executives, national council members. So what did I mention? Polling station executives. The Constitution nowhere states. Say, it doesn't say that. There's nothing in the Constitution like that. But the convention has, we've always, even before time, or person, you banner early, no. So what I say, election in polling stations, Satam, and you have not electoral area
coordinators.
No, not electoral area coordinators in here. There were no electoral area coordinators, but polling station, constituency executives, regional executives, national executives, national council, and from the pressure to the newly elected as national executives on your Congress. And about the butcher agrees over. And so I say, and sign that this is the only time, this is the first time, election, primaries, any internal election, Now we're doing it at the time when the people are dissatisfied, when the people are not happy, when the people are worried. So why don't you set in new executives first?
Of an equal into National Council, Omunim,
but Omuntie, because
I was young, I'm entirely
I believe we say Toba, no, ya echo say no. Say Ja party the man who could do July no ansana, we would tell me best one. The infant new ones and by bedroom the party not.
Party for Madu no penal. Moya mo be do no matete party.
I believe no. Well, party for no man are the representatives in the National Council. And one body decision about this another. So I say, but we have to let's all punch it out this year. But so I'm making another disadvantage back one. What's our decision? Your one better than you.
But I say Franco Trading Enterprise for Adaroma. Ye didn't come out at the affair. Yame aduma Saturday MPP Delegates conference at Ebekoso ya no akaya share nso. The stra was a wontimi nkɔ on the 2 TV or Man FM Ash FM na radio. A social media platform ni nyina so it's possible say obetumi ahwɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no akaya share nso. Wako Franco waji phone na say or tablet na on internet. You are good to go. Obetumi ahwɛ kaya na share nso open air conditioner to open fridge to any refrigerator open to open TV. Bibi a opa eye kama mefie ye kama Franco na okwa wonsa be kama main office no adabraka on the Rock Cinema na hwe animu phones a wonim e free phone e be pem ne ope bi ato ho a wonsa e be ka e anu aka ya hye no nso wonom outlet ne doors ebi wo su ebi wo circle ebi wo Madina ebi wo Hacho ebi nso so e wo La Paz ne Mpotemu e ho nyina okwa wonsa be ka bi wo matu apeten wi ase bia ofre wo mo a omo ebe director ama wako ba bia omo outlet na ba ko ewo okọ online Franco Trading Enterprise nso a make say no enema dodo no a ewo ho ya na wa frɛ 0555 939311 0555 939311 na one Franco Trading Enterprise for enkonkodi nko ofa enkoyanim.
Yes. Now, another disadvantage I can see, okay, is why electing a flag bearer. Already, no more catcher said the intimo elected flag bearer, and they say, electing one honorable leader. And Obianso, and him say, on a power. All of us will look to that person. Yanya internal elections, no. And this year, by internal elections now. That's a wabufa. Won't support to flag bearer now. Who is obeyed my constituency chairman?
Oma
Who support now? Who is obeyed my regional chairman? Who is obeyed my national chairman? Who is obeyed my general secretary? Bibusa.
No, my saw Ben, not being this or one.
And that is going to create another division. Because already no one can say no. One can say 1% or taking control of the party. So that all of us will look up to him instead of internal fighting. And to see internal elections now. On no better come.
Turn the leader. Now leader.
No, one problem. When I'm on the side, I did not share it. That is the reason that we use about the elected. This one I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about whoever will be elected.
Yeah.
That is another danger. That is another danger. In theory, no. So what you say? In theory, say all officers are electing a support to flag bearer. If you look at what happened between akufo-addo and Afokwa, so what you say? Say all the national executives, any regional, almost all of them are good and in line with the flag bearer. And that's theory. But practically, no, we may not get it. We may not get it. Dia get it, ya insan kan. Problem no, ya person ya solve dia so ya sa creative bi waka. So looking at our history, no, this thing, in my opinion, is not good for us. It is better to speed up the process. But unfortunately, you cannot speed it up.
When in penny phone be at the home come.
So you cannot speed it up.
When in penny phone be at the home come.
Well, I wouldn't say. So, I wouldn't, because the National Council have made a decision already. I'm not a member of the National Council, and the decision is not up for debate. When they even had the emergency meeting a couple of days ago, that agenda was not even on the table.
That's automatic decision there.
That's right. That agenda was not on the table. So the only thing I can do is just say it here and it can be no bisuko no can be. That's all we can do. That agenda was not on the table.
Do you still see imposition inside the Nkrofo camp?
I believe that's what people are going to say. If Bawumia wins, if he doesn't win, there's no problem. It's only the second problem where that person will use his influence to make sure that Amufa, you become a chairman or you don't become a chairman. To me, that's the danger I see in this thing that we're going to do on Saturday. The Saturday, no, Oma Kase, Ubia Emfa, any ade bia t-shirt bia, Ubi picture demo Emma. And you were previous Nana Bawumia t-shirt, Nana Kennedy t-shirt, wear t-shirt, and Fanko, yes, don't take them there. Obesha t-shirt MPP only Osono and nobody, not even an MP, you and an MP's picture in it. Mama yanyani clean. When you yanyani clean. Okay, because that one in there, 31st in there is not on the agenda for Saturday. So I believe we say nothing will change it.
Fair, answer me, see, mamma.
So I dare back one bet me aye. Say, you're drinking one. So polling station executives who form about 60% or 70% of the electorate. Okay? They form about 70% of the electorate. The almost term not ending in December. So I say, the polling station executives election.
Now, and in December time being,
it doesn't matter. Once it ends in December, we can do the election in December, so that we will use them. So what I say with the others, you know, because they form about 80% of the electorate. Polling station is.
Now say in December there. Now Congress, no. Say Congress in the first.
No, December, January 31st.
January 31st.
Yes.
That's where in December.
That's where
then you cannot use them to do the election.
No, we can use them to do the election because we can get new executives.
And I'm making.
That's what I'm saying.
Then I'm old ones there on the call.
Old ones we call. Then the new one I election to join the existing executives. Because the existing one the time on saying to elections earlier. I'm saying March or so.
Okay.
Elections earlier.
Okay. But police station the NDS.
Police station they bet me aye.
And yes, some bet me as I saw year because yes. Then December.
Because National Council for Adiana and Kaseya election biao. Mind you. Yeah. They didn't say that. And to say bet me an election between now and January 31st, our National Council and Kase Untiminya.
Yeah.
So what I say. But so a structure now. Any time of appointments of these executives now. The only one I bet me here before the election.
The only the only one I was somewhere because one will be ended by December. They are not here 31st of January.
Some will cast answer. Make it the fact bear it.
So National Council bet me I can say on time so but still I am for
National Council can give them extension.
Okay.
The McMahon, we get them 1 year extension.
Okay.
That is why election, no, you know, according to them, then I said, go me or and the 209 by extending it to 2010 because of the amendments that non person in. So what I said, and this and no how they are. Then as a CIA polling station executives election, no, and Sana yato
flag bearer.
I told flag bearer. That is what I have to say.
Let us say affair switch over. And then out of well.
I mean me tough well grandam and continue. But so maximum pay 1%
levy.
Then we changed it and put it on where it will hurt you hard. ye nyina so ye nim se fuel prices ko esro e wo Ghana ha ya bibia ekoso food ekoso okay and go for your home calculations it's not just one city never charging because obia a truck driver see they'll buy about 20 liters or 20 liters in advance a week. That's 20 cedis a week.
A week now they work.
Some they cancel. Such as and it is not good for us.
Government is going to get money.
Yes. Yeah, because you are looking for the two, no? You are looking at close to about 8 billion liters or something like that. We consume a lot. Close one share be able to 10 billion liters.
Period
for a year.
Okay.
For the last 6 months, they stand to get between 3 to 5 billion. Such as it. Now, you are not say, and can you first no and to a special account. Then find dear person, please take this thing out.
I didn't hear.
Because Amufa. All these tax here, tax there, tax here, tax there, tax over there, no. Kitting now, you know. A means of balancing the budget. So, like Abana,
yeah, they are consolidated fund.
Because NM said informal character system, no, is about 2.5 to 3 times the formal sector now. Abandoned Jessica. So, I said, Sikana Badian on Chibinia. There be so now about increase income tax. Then there be about increase payee. How far can you tax your workers? Such as can we tax you 50% of your income? We can't. Do you do bear 22, 25 and year jai? Do you pesika? Let's see at your 2 year ni I have the 1% ebefa ebefa. Now demonstrate what I support what I'm saying by telling you say yes sir. Argentina National Health Insurance Canada Geno. Abandon funding in National Health Insurance. No, Get Fund. Argentina Get Fund Canada Geno. Abandon for scanning Nama Get Fund.
A consolidated fund near as a
Adentra. Argentina Sikai CIG for tax refund. Yadiko go account to moi. Abandon funding in your tax refund.
And Agyapong.
So I'm the first one to mention. It's just a means of balancing the budget. That's all. And there's nothing you can do about it. No amount of demonstration is going to stop that. This is not what demonstration can stop.
Now, so at the end of the day, the demonstration,
yes. So, the say, fuel price coffee, no, you have advantage.
David. And this week, I was saying, pump a break of but they say they
have advantage. So, because very fortunately, the city is stabilizing. So I just say, said Bank of Ghana, a World Bank, a crazy Bank of Ghana, say Argentina.
Or the dollar nigum.
But when I'm a family, you name the entire bank cancer.
The entire cancer, and I say, or say, and your man to 2 years. Now, more on 5 BBM, gum on some more, what the big gum.
And as I said, the gum. So I say, I'm over, you did go moon on so. Your reserves, no, and coffee.
And the Bank of Ghana governor can say, you were reserve.
And coffee.
The year reserve, no, based on a near Messi Cintini, and to say, be or I am Febimum.
That's right. And she had 1.4 a year for the first quarter. So I say, second 3 quarters, me one. And the 1.4 times 3 years, 4.2 billion. Me one. So see, I want $10 billion dollars for her. So, between now and the end of the year, no, 10 billion, kakrabe ba become. And this year you see 4.2 billion crown. We be left with 5.8 billion, which is still good.
Yes, yeah, external canwa, a bit me idea.
And I make us say, external canwa. Kakrana, a baby can. Such as here. And the dear way kakra, a bit taking care of that.
Because I buying your payment BIO.
Yes,
School feeding for the or contractors the or said they can get fund and call health insurance payments and call.
You see this, don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the dollars. Dollars, dear baby, a beko. And I had dollars and also, and yet import export on the high anymore. Before I answer you, say,
yeah, Pong.
For almost the past 7 years, every year, you have trade surplus.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
You have trade surplus. This is a trade surplus there. And dear Benty, and they say no problem with our currency. This is because the payments near you know and yet trade, you know, and then they're high. Like listen, MTN, they make huge profit. But 90% of the profit, you know, transferred out. All these multinationals here, Ghana government, diversity, you know, yeah, it could do about 100%. You know, so I say, I'm making profit. Upside. I'm making profit. 100%. They are transferring. So, and those are the things that together with interest now, interest are our business I general and no, and not a million dollar no account. So, those are the things that are high and yet buy and sell and I say buy and manufacture. Yeah, no. Because the trade surplus means say the free export no a door so send near my crack a bagana. And it will continue to be so because of one, high prices for gold, such as and two, high prices for cocoa.
But I say 1, 2, 3 messages now for Agyapong reacting to what Akufo-Addo Sapon is saying. Let me kindly, with all due respect, say I want to differ. Let us use the NDC as an example. When President Mahama was chosen ahead of Dr. Akufo-Addo, all the NDC supporters firmly stood behind President Mahama to win the election eventually. The question is, why can't the MPP close ranks and do same? Because the bottom line is winning power.
Let me answer him. Did anybody say, Mahama? Did anybody say, Mahama had been imposed on NDC?
No.
Yes. So that the argument shouldn't right. Maybe I'm saying, NPP for BF said Baumia was imposed on us. And this is how we use our system, and KT system. Now, Banes is a winner. The same people, young Kofobi, ever come, Moka, that is what I'm saying. So your argument is all right.
Condemning the action of the NDC at Agyapong. But are we seeing a sustained condemnation from the MPP as a party with pictures and winning the sympathy of the people? The party is weak. Are they not just lamenting that we said we are not going to contest at Agyapong and blaming the candidate and those who went there to support her? Sylvester, sorry, and also a bisa. He says, please extend my greetings to Akufo-Addo Sapon for me. God bless him. His words for today. Thanks, Fifi and so Suhum. And this is Fifi of Suhum and Odiweba. Agyapong.
Yeah, oh yes, sir.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Vibrant of Akufo-Addo Sapon. And Ukyo and a production team. A free Bente, Elikem, Focus, Elder Kwesininsi, and Mwaka, MCR, Ejano Nehede, and Mwamo Shahonina, so there will be a say. Justice, Mamena Mwasenafe, Amonso Yanawase, for helping. Midin Edia, Abufabwachene, Kadanyamia Duma, Ochinia, one pa. Your programs in there to us. But Kai said, Delegates conference are Airbasono live. Yamea Dumwa, at the Bebro.
Ochina, Momba Monso Monka, Mompushi, P.